Hi, my name is Mark Nieves. I'm very happy, excited to be talking here with Diana Maria Riva from the show Lopez versus Lopez. It's currently on the second season, starting today at NBC and then tomorrow on Peacock. So, Diana, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really love the show. The first season was amazing, and right now you're in the third as a guest on the show. How important was it to be on this show? Because as Latina, we're catching up. We're seeing more representation, which is something that matters to us, especially the chemistry between George and Maya is so great. So how was it being part of this cast?
It was truly a wonderful experience. And when they came to me and asked me if I would come on and play with them, no brainer. I mean, I've known George for a long time, and I've gotten to know Mayan recently, and big fan of Celanese. And so this was, and Al Madrigal and I go back a long way. So this was coming home. This was something, a family house. But, as far as representation, that was the added bonus, that this was a series that had to do with Latino content, Latino family. And one of the most important things to me in this process too, in saying yes to this is an example of Latinas being represented in front of and behind the camera. We had Mayan and Celanese leading, and we had a showrunner creator, Deborah Wolf, also leading the way behind the scenes, and we have Latino writers on this show, and it's a big deal. That's what we want to see. That's what we need to move the needles so that we can see more of our story or more of our cultura represented.
Yes, and that's why it's very important to support this and watch it, because that's how they know it's a success if people watch it and share it on the social media. They're enjoying the show. And I think this is great. This is amazing for Latinos, especially I live in Puerto Rico. And I was looking through here. I noticed that the Gordita Chronicles was shot here in Puerto Rico. So how was it working here?
One of the best 3 months of my life. I had the most amazing time. And believe it or not, being a first generation Dominican, and I spent all my summers of me moving forward in high school, all of them in the DR. I had never been to Puerto Rico. So this was my first time. I was there for almost 4 months, and it was an absolutely glorious experience. I left part of my heart.
Right. I was sad when it was removed from Max, but all of a sudden that Tubi pick it up. So I pretty think that it's going to reach a new level of people, new audience. So let's see how it goes. But it was fantastic seeing that show. Was a good news that it was shot here in Puerto Rico, and all of a sudden all the people are coming here and talking about the show, their experiences. And also looking through your information, I noticed you have a group, you're co-founder of a group, or Latina Acting Up. So how important is having been part of this group and being able to share your experiences with these actors?
Latinas Acting Up is something that was born out of the strike. When we went on strike this summer, I knew we needed a reason to show up every week and hold the line and hold our ground with this. So I thought, okay, you know what I'll do? I'll get together all the Latinas I know. So I gave it a little name, made the logo with the chanfla, and then that resonated.
Yeah.
And then I reached out to Boricua actress Lisa Vidal, and I said, do you want to help me nurture this group? And she came on board. And what you see today, we have over 5,000 followers on Instagram. We have over 500 registered members of Latinas in the industry, and we've become an official platform because we saw a need. First of all, we were getting represented in newspaper articles all the time, and we were photographed so much that I remember in the middle of the summer thinking, gosh, I wish this were reflective of how much we work or how much we get represented in our work. And it's not. But we were in the papers every day, no matter what the topic was. And I thought, look at them paying attention to us when we're this united and this loud. So we saw the need and the hunger. These are young women in the industry, hair, makeup, transpo, teamsters, IATSE, actresses, all together, Latinas, who believed in the same thing. And now that we're an official platform, our mission statement is to raise visibility of ourselves in the industry, because we are the lowest represented and lowest visible group as a community of Latinos out of them all. We are represented at only a rate of 4% of leading roles and co-leading roles in Hollywood. And that is not reflective of the population we make in the country. So if this is what we can do to move the needle, then we'll do it. And so the group has become quite large and very good for the soul, very good for the community.
Yeah, I got a chance to interview a couple of months ago at Lisa Vidal, and she's amazing. She's so good, and she's doing so much for the Latino community in the U.S. And I think that through this, and also we have to support this role, these movies like Blue Beetle was shot also in Puerto Rico. Scene representation is very important, and not just the stereotypical way we're used to seeing, like the maid, like the handyman. No, we are more than that. We're the lawyers, doctors, and I'm going back to Lopez versus Lopez, seeing Maya and George taking this role of being the front runners of this show. It's amazing. It's amazing. More people have to see this. People have to talk about it.
Support. That's the bottom line of this. It's not just Hollywood. Hollywood is a business, and the powers that make the powers that be that make those decisions, they look at it from a business perspective. If they see our community showing up for Blue Beetle, for Lopez versus Lopez, for whatever you see on TV film, then they see an audience, and we're there. We've not been hiding, but we do need to be more collective and show up to these things, spread the word about these things, and we will see more of these things.
Yeah, Maria, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you want to go ahead and follow Diana, you can follow her on Instagram, Diana Maria Riva. On Instagram, I see other good work she's doing. And thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.